Hey guys, this is Tyler and Chase, and today we're going to be showing you 10 games coming in 2015 that you should be excited for. Now keep in mind, this is not a top 10, this is just 10 games that we picked out that we thought looked amazing coming out this year. Metal Gear Solid 5. Metal Gear Solid 5 will take place 9 years after Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. After surviving an explosion and losing his arm and parts of his head, Snake is back, this time in Afghanistan. In the game, you will be able to have a customized mother base, which is an oil rig in the middle of the ocean. These customizations include building a new platform, helipads, and other cool things like that. It will also feature its own multiplayer mode.
In the air, tell the tales of the brothers gone. Desolation.
Mortal Kombat X. This is the 10th edition of the Mortal Kombat games, and it will be out this spring with more content than any Mortal Kombat game to date. It will feature a brand new story with brand new characters. The game will also feature a more advanced multiplayer than any Mortal Kombat game before it. Let's not forget that brutalities will be back and will be gorier than ever.
Finish him!
Halo 5. Halo 5 is the next game in the Halo series. From what we know, Master Chief has gone rogue, and you will play as Agent Locke, who is hunting down Chief to bring him back to the UNSC. But that is all we know. We were also able to play a beta version of the multiplayer for a short period of time in the Master Chief collection on the Xbox One.
Tom Clancy's The Division. Ubisoft's The Division will be set in New York City after being hit by an unknown virus. It will offer third-person open-world shooting with survival elements. It will offer MMO style of play with PvP and co-op missions, and will include stuff like building a base, customization, and scavenging. There will also be an app that allows players to help their friends out with a drone even when they are not home.
Put the first piece back together. Put us all back together.
Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six finally returned after a long wait. From what we have been able to see, it looks great, with the ability to blow up or destroy anything. The only game mode shown is a hostage rescue game mode, kinda like the one from Counter-Strike, but that's not the only one. More will be announced soon, and it will even feature a campaign.
On 3. 1, 2, 3! Good job, guys.
Yeah. All right, I'll get her.
Okay.
Wait, shit, the wall! The wall!
Doctor,
Right there!
covering
right, watch out!
I'm moving around.
You can't. Enemy is camping outside.
Shit.
Rise of the Tomb Raider. Coming out in 2015, Rise of the Tomb Raider will be a prequel to the successful Tomb Raider reboot. Not much is confirmed about the game other than the fact that it will be an Xbox One exclusive. In the game, the player will return as Lara Croft in a setting of Siberia. Developers have promised more realistic action, weapons, power-ups, and animals.
Take some walks. Maybe pick up a nice hobby. A girl your age, you should be exploring new horizons. I'd like to know you're taking care of yourself. For many people, these traumas become a mental trap. They get stuck, like a ship frozen in ice. There's another type of person. You know what happens to them? Miss Croft?
We become who we're meant to be.
Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 will be the final game in the Uncharted series. Not a whole lot has been confirmed other than the fact that it will feature characters old and new. This includes Sully and Nathan Drake's brother. Nathan Drake will be searching for a treasure, but details are unclear. Naughty Dog hasn't given much information about the story other than the fact that it is the final game.
If there's one thing I've learned in all these years, it's there's no such thing as a surefire plan.
I don't really have an option here. You know that. Yeah, maybe you're right. I've been out of the game, but...
Star Wars Battlefront 3. It is developed by the company DICE and produced by Electronic Arts. The game will have space and ground battles with some familiar game modes from previous Battlefront and Battlefield games. The game will also include characters and settings from the new Star Wars movie coming out later in the year.
No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is an indie game that looks amazing. The idea is that there's an infinite universe for you to explore. If you discover a planet or a species that has not been discovered yet, you are able to name it whatever you want, with no profanity, of course.
Batman Arkham Knight. We have Batman Arkham Knight. This game being delayed from December 2014 to summer 2015 will be the end of the Arkham series, sadly. In the game, Scarecrow has brought the villains of Gotham together to help take over the city and to kill Batman, including a new villain, the Arkham Knight. We know little about the Arkham Knight. However, this character looks to be very intriguing and is copying Batman. The game will feature only single player and will give you the true Batman experience.
The only thing sources agree on is his name, the Arkham Knight.
There's a crew of Ace Chemicals workers left on site. They'll be able to help us track down Scarecrow and locate his bomb.
X trained up.
You're safe now.
They've been running the plant for hours. They brought in trucks, weapons, soldiers, shipments of hazardous materials. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Where do I find Scarecrow?
All I know is he's moving ahead with his plan. And he's got a whole freaking army backing him up. We're screwed, Batman.
I'll stop him. But first I'm getting you out of here.
Great work. I knew you wouldn't let us down.
We're not done yet, Jim. I'm going back for the others.
Okay guys, those are our 10 games that you should be excited for coming out this year. Let us know what you thought in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe. Thanks.